Hey, how's everybody doing? Welcome back to That's That Podcast on YouTube. The title of this is the complete Frank Miller Batman. This is, as you see, a leatherbound volume. It's not the complete Frank Miller Batman anymore. This came out in around the time, if I'm remembering right, around the time of the first Tim Burton film, the one with Michael Keaton. So 89. So you get year one, you get Dark Knight Returns, you get that Christmas story that Miller illustrated but didn't write. Now, as you see, there's a little nick in the leather here. The corners got a little work. I've had this since it came out. I got it that year for Christmas. It is travel. This is the Longmeadow Press version. There's a DC one from what I've heard. You see, it's nicked up. There's the bookmark. You see this? There's a silver foil. Yeah. Flip through this. Nice, bat there. And this is the way I've read Dark Knight in year one ever since I got this book, to be honest. When I got this, I had Dark Knight trade paperback and issue form. I had year one trade paperback. And once I got this, they just kind of went to sign and ended up giving them away. But you got Introduction by Richard Brewing. And this is how old it is. Just as Batman created by Bob Kane. Batman Year One, written by Frank Miller, illustrated by David Mazzucchelli, colored by Richard Lewis. Notes by Frank Miller, Wanted Santa Claus There Alive, written by Denny Owen, illustrated by Frank Miller and Steve Mitchell, colored by Richmond Lewis. Mark of the Batman by Alan Moore, Dark Knight Returns, blah, blah, blah. Okay. See this introduction. But that's how they separate each one. Year one, I originally read I read Dark Knight in year one as I think Dark Knight might have issue 2 either was out or just getting ready to come out when I got issue 1, because I want to say at first I just had a second print. When did the second print of Dark Knight Returns issue 1 come out? I'd have to look. I don't know anymore. But this I read as because it was in Detective one, or was it actually in Batman? I'm not sure if this is the recolored one or not. I forgot about the recoloring on this. I'll have to look at a certain page. I really enjoy. Year one is really good. My 3 stories in here, Dark Knight Returns is my favorite, but that's the one I read first out of all these. Because I had the issues, and then that trade. I got that trade. It was a second print. I got that as soon as I could find a copy. Okay, I'm not sure. I don't know when that page. It looks like it's the recolored, but I'm not sure. Yeah, it's just a real good way of introducing Gordon into Gotham. I'm assuming everybody watching this knows what year one. Okay, Gordon comes into Gotham. Bruce Wayne comes back from his trip around the world where he's trained by every motherfucker that has some kind of skill. And he's trying to figure out how to be Batman. Gordon's trying to figure out how to be a cop in this crooked ass town of Gotham. And Catwoman is a hooker / dominatrix kind of sorta that robs rich people. And there's a lot of mob ties and there's Batman, so this is a great sequence. The one I was worried about takes his shot. He's trained. Kick's got power. And this really influenced so much after it came out. Okay, yeah, I think this is the recolors. I do not think it was colored. Where the fuck is that scene? It's a scene with Gordon and his wife, because his wife, is she pregnant when they moved there? She's pregnant in this scene. I think she's pregnant when they moved. The 3rd issue now. This one of those where in issue form when it was coming out, I got the first 3 and then missed the last one. And somebody I knew had a copy and what did I end up trying? I paid 3 comics for it. Well, it's back when we were teenagers that were not old enough to drive, and it was a bitch talking our parents into driving us either. Well, for me, Mobile was the comic shop was about 20 months. My mom hated to go to Mobile. And Biloxi was further away. We were there more often, but we're always seeing family. And by the time we get through, the comic shop was closed usually. Or I'd run in there and have like 5 minutes. Yeah, it was not great. Nowadays, I would just do digital. As a kid, well, it'd be so much easier. I wouldn't have grown up with the physical copies as much. Well, actually, as a kid, I don't think I've been in the comics nowadays. They're just not. There it is. Okay. I think that is that pattern. That pattern really looks like okay. So that's that's trying to find the. Try not to go all the way into Dark Knight. Okay, here we go. That's by Frank Miller. Then we get this Christmas story that when this came out, I had not read this. I didn't know about this. I just knew about year one and Dark Knight Returns. It's not bad. It's a store Santa being used to break into a store and steal the money Batman fights him off. Alan Moore's introduction to Dark Knight Returns. That's in the trade I had years and years ago. What I've always wondered is, why is this Long? Was it Long Meadow Press? Why is this not DC? Man, I know DC was not doing a lot of trades back then, but. And I would not be surprised when I get to the back here. My mother did not, somewhere in this back cover, write the year. She had a bad habit. I'm like, Mom, quit writing in my books. You don't want me writing in books, quit writing in my books. Oh, no, I want you to know what you got. I don't need to know that. It's a little quirk she had that I might have broke her by this time. It's Dark Knight, yeah. Okay, she didn't. Yeah, that's Long Meadow Press. That's my copy. See, it's got nicks and dings. I mean, it's you can tell 89. That's what 89, 99, 99, 2009, 2009, 2009. 30, getting ready to be 31 years this Christmas is how long I've had this motherfucker. So yeah, it's old. I've held on to it. It's made it every trip. It's one of the things when I pack it gets put away special. And I know now it ain't that hard. They found I don't know what the Long Meadow. I know you can find the DC one. I think it is one of the two are really easy to find. Like they found skids of these when Walden's went under. I know for years when they were like getting a little harder to find, they were going for. I think it was probably like $25-$30 when it came out, which is cheap now. It's been $50 now. They were going for like $50 to $60. The local Walden's books had like 2 copies on the shelves for years. Till they remodeled, they were on them shelves for years. And they were $25, whatever cover price was. That's it for now. I hope you enjoyed them. If you did, give me a thumbs up. Leave a comment. For comment, what would be your book like this? What would be your comic trade like this you just held on to for years? I'm sure there's somebody out there who's got like a first print of Watchmen they bought as soon as that motherfucker came out, or hell, include graphic novels too. Hooky with Spider-Man. Anybody remember Hooky with Spider-Man? That was Bernie Wrightson, I think. God damn it. I feel like an idiot now. As soon as I shut off the camera, like, no, motherfucker, it was this person. It wasn't Bernie Wrightson. Or maybe like, stupid motherfucker, it was Bernie Wrightson. I don't know. Talk to everybody later. Bye-bye.